Daddy D. If it ain't going down at the Bunny Ranch, it ain't going down at all.
It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down.
Welcome back to the Bunny Ranch podcast. I'm James, and today we're checking in again with another one of our ladies, a beautiful starlet from the Sagebrush Ranch. That's right. We have Abby Avery coming from Southern California. Abby, how you doing out there?
Hi, it's so good to check in with you. I'm surviving. I'm doing good. I'm just at home right now. So, trying to stay inside. It's raining here right now, actually.
Jeez. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be like 70 here, I think tomorrow or the next day, but it snowed the last 2 days. So,
yeah. I missed the Reno snow.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll be back in time for the warm weather.
I know. I missed Sagebrush too. And hey, I like your shirt. Is that the new Sagebrush logo?
Yeah, it is actually. It's a Sagebrush Ranch sheriff star that they have. You can get that if you want to actually support and help continuing on to help all the starlets and everyone in the company. Store.BunnyRanch.com. We have tons of different merch. Sagebrush has 2 different shirts because we were in the process of getting all new products. And then obviously we had to stop production real quick. But you can get this. There's also this bear over here. Boop. There you go. I know he wasn't a little visible. And then also other merch as well. Just store at BunnyRanch.com. And you can get tons of different things. Also, several bunny shirts as well. So the Humping Bunny logos too. But if you want to be a starlet or the sheriff of the Sagebrush Ranch to help, wrangle in Abby there.
Support the stage.
Yep. Yeah. Rock your Sagebrush sheriff star there. So, Abby, I know it's like, I talked to Marie last week, Marie Bossette from Love Ranch, and she's down in Las Vegas. You're down in Southern California near Los Angeles, right?
Yes. I'm in the Los Angeles area, so that's where I'm at.
How crazy is it during this pandemic? I mean, I have a bunch of friends who live literally in downtown LA and all that, and they're like, some of them are afraid to leave their homes, and like he one of my buddies keeps complaining because he ran out of wine thousands of different times and he has to keep ordering it online. But like, how crazy is the stores and how crazy is it out there?
Yeah, so it's really interesting. I mean, I'm sure everybody can relate to how all this has unfolded so quickly. And it's weird timing for me personally because I actually went on vacation from Sagebrush February 19th and then went to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, which a lot of people already know. And then I decided to extend my trip and go to Seattle. And I mean, everything at the time I went, there weren't quarantines and all that stuff happening. So I didn't really think much of it. And by the time I got back, that's when everything really hit hard. It was like the week that I got back. So I went straight to hang out with my friends. They live like right in downtown LA. And we went out to a bar and the bar was closed. This was probably the day that everything really shut down.
Yeah.
The governor the mayor of Los Angeles hadn't, submitted the order yet, the health order for everyone to stay home. So it was still in the infancy of all of it. But we were shocked because there was nobody in downtown LA. And I have never seen it so dead down there. It was just crazy. So that's kind of when it really hit me that things were getting serious. So then I came back to my hometown, and that's when they started saying everybody stay at home, and the stores were just wiped. I mean, within 2 days, there's nothing on the shelves. Jeez. You feel the sense of panic when you go to the grocery store. I described it to my friend as you could just slice the tension with a knife. And now, actually, in my town, everybody's supposed to wear masks when they go out now, which is something that's happening across a lot of different cities.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the status right now, but I think it hit LA sooner than other places because I have friends in other states and they were just living life as normal. And, over here, we were all in lockdown already. So it's kind of weird how it's kind of unfolded at different times throughout the nation.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not as crazy up here, but we're still now we're really not supposed to go outside anymore. I mean, our governor is kind of giving mixed messages on going outside and not. And then all the counties are now throwing in their 2 cents. So, I mean, unfortunately, we're shut down. Yeah. So
every day, new information that's coming out, and
exactly
the day before. So it's really hard to keep up with what is factual information and what's good advice and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, make the best decisions.
Yeah, no. I totally get that. I mean, that's why we're here. We're checking in with everyone out there from around the country, because that's why I wanted to go from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. I'm going to try and get a hold of someone out there in Chicago and then a few other states as well to try and kind of see the differences there throughout the whole time we're closed, so people, our listeners, can actually hear this and find out what's going on out there in the world.
Yeah,
so,
and I've had a lot of clients reach out to me too, just to, ask how I'm doing, and we're trying to maintain communication that way. But it's been really hard because I was supposed to go back to Sagebrush on the 23rd of March, and I had appointments booked out, and it's so sad not being there, not being with my people, and I miss everybody so much. But this is temporary, so I'll get back to it, when everything's safe again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're lucky though, because you went to Mardi Gras, and that must have been exciting. But like right now, New Orleans is like really crazy because of Mardi Gras, because of all the pandemic that happened during it. So you lucked out because I'm pretty positive you don't have the coronavirus, because you don't look like you're sick at all, and I haven't seen you post that you were sick ever. So
yeah, no, it's crazy. My family even asked. I said, "Hey, you went to Mardi Gras. What if you got it and brought it back and you were asymptomatic?" Because it's hard to tell. Like, I'm really looking forward to when they have the antibody test out, so that everyone could just know if they have the antibodies or not. I think it's just the next step in moving forward for everybody. Yeah,
I definitely agree. I mean, we need more testing too, because that's the biggest thing. We need to know who exactly is really sick and not, because my voice changes in pitch all the time, but unfortunately our weather here changes so much, and I'm allergic to our state flower, which is sagebrush, ironically, and it's in bloom, and it's dying in its bloom, so my allergies are kicking in and out all the time. So don't worry, folks, I'm not sick. I'm not getting other people sick. My allergies kill me, so therefore my voice changes a lot with that. But with that being said, though, Abby, we have a few questions. These actually came from a bunch of people who emailed me. So that's why I asked some similar ones to Marie last week, and then also you, because they want to know exactly how you guys are doing at home. That's why I asked about the craziness in Los Angeles, but how are you staying fit and healthy? Or are you just like lazy and lounging about in all the loungewear and eating 1,000 pounds of pizza? And, what are you doing? Are you staying healthy? Are you exercising at home? And what are some of those exercises?
Yeah, so I'm kind of getting a healthy dose of both of those things, I would say. I try to work out in the morning or the midday time. And actually, I'm lucky because right behind my house, I have a lot of really private hiking. There you go. Really actually strenuous hikes, I will say. So I've been testing myself with that. It kind of reminds me of being back at the ranch, because we have all those hikes behind the houses. And then doing some home workouts like most people, trying to, just really try new things and make my living room my playground. And then in the evening, I've been getting down on some of my favorite old school TV shows that I would honestly feel guilty watching if life was normal, because I just don't have time to do that kind of stuff. But now it's kind of an excuse where I don't have to feel guilty, and I can rewatch some of my favorite shows. Like, I will tell you, Reno 911, which is hilarious. I love that show. And then I moved to Reno. And so now it has a whole new meaning. Like, when they show those little blips of, like, places around Reno, I know where that's at now. And they reference certain things. It's hilarious. But that show, man, they have a great cast. And I highly encourage everyone to go watch it because it's really fun.
Yeah.
It kind of brings, hearing about
they even did that Reno 911 Miami, too. So. Yeah.
I'm working my way from season 1 all the way to the last season.
Gotcha.
And now I'm the movie, so I'm binge watching Reno 911 and cooking a lot. Oh my gosh, I miss cooking so much. So I'm really enjoying being back at home so I can cook. I've been like whipping some stuff up in the kitchen.
Well, you better make sure you do some recordings of that. You get it over here. We did the Red Light District Cooks, and Destiny Star made some really amazing lamb loin chops. So, and I know you can cook, and I know several ladies can. So, I mean, you should definitely record something and send it out to us, and we'll make it look good. Send us the recipe. Just do some talking on it and cook. I think that'd be fun. I think everyone in the audience would probably want to see that and hear it and learn how the fabulous starlet Abby Avery cooks.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll put something out on Twitter, like a vote, and if people can vote on what they want me to do, I'll give some options of my favorite things.
Yeah, that would actually be nice. So speaking of that, though, like what comfort foods are you really eating out there? Because I mean, we all have our like go-to foods. I mean, mine's quesadillas sometimes. But you know, what is that comfort food that like you're just, you know, when you're binge watching your show, what are you doing? Like, what are you eating?
So I will say recently I had this experience with a recipe I used to make a lot, these jalapeno poppers. They're so bomb. They're maple glazed bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Ooh. I had to go on a really hard hike the next day for making them. It was worth it.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we all have, like I said, we all have that thing. You know,
yeah.
Like I said, I'll binge on that, or else sometimes, you know, a whole pizza sounds great that moment.
Also, yeah, right. Also, my parents are actually vegan. Fun fact. So I've been learning a lot about like vegan life because they actually went vegan a little over a year ago, and I've been living in Reno. So I've been spending time with them and having dinner and learning some new things. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, going back to your shows, though, Reno 911, I don't know if you've seen it, though, but Umbrella Academy on Netflix. I started watching that. I'm like halfway through the first season. Really good show. I was pretty impressed. A lot of people have been telling me to watch it. But when there's a lot of hype for a show, I don't watch it. Like the Tiger King or whatever it is right now. I won't watch it until the hype goes away, and then I'll watch it because I get so annoyed hearing about everything. So, but Umbrella Academy, it's based on like a comic book, and it's really funny and really good action and good storyline so far. So
I will have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So obviously you're still doing some makeup because I see lipstick on.
You gave me a reason today, James.
Oh, so you haven't been wearing lipstick or any makeup?
What happened?
You haven't been wearing any makeup at all?
Oh, I mean, every couple days I'm like, I need to feel dolled up again. You know, that's another thing. Is I've been living at the ranch, and you've seen me. You know, when I'm at the ranch, I get outfits on, and it's like a fashion show every day over there. So I definitely miss dressing up, and sometimes I'll just get in something sexy and fun just to feel like I'm back at work because I miss it.
Yeah, no, and trust me, I mean it's really eerie and quiet through all these halls at Sagebrush, along with even BunnyRanch. BunnyRanch is super dark because it's really dark in general, but all the lights are turned even lower now because there's no one there. Here at Sage, everything doesn't have a change in lighting, so everything is the same lights regardless. So it's super bright still, but there's no one here. So
I know. It would be so weird. Because, I mean, Sagebrush never closes. The ranches never close. There's 24 hours a day. I mean, when I'm going to sleep, I can hear girls having fun in the parlor. So
exactly.
It's like, that constant energy, and so it must be weird being there, and that energy's not there.
Yeah, I mean, it's really eerie and quiet, and this is the first time in history any of our company has ever closed, besides when we had the memorial for our founder, Dennis. So that was the only time and we only closed for a couple hours then, so people can attend the memorial service. Here, we're closed for a couple months now, and we're still waiting for the governor to give us the okay. You know, it looks like the cases are slowing, but then they ramp up another day. So we're just trying to figure it out because we want you home too. Don't worry. You know, and unfortunately my makeup artist and my hair artist and my latte boy, they're all gone. No, I'm kidding. I don't have all those. I really wish, but that's actually all myself right there. I had to make my own coffee. It was terrible. No, I'm kidding. I make my own coffee every day. But, you know, I know something that you have been hiding. You have a photo shoot that you've been holding because you did a photo shoot. You've done a few. I know this.
I've done a few, yeah.
And you're holding them until you get back now.
I know.
I've seen some sneak peeks. I know they're good. So can you describe, I'm not going to let people know what it is because, you know, I don't want to show them and ruin the whole mystere. Can you give them a hint so that way your fans, because I know you have thousands of fans. I know there's also one guy, I'm not going to name who he is on Twitter, But he's always like your number one fan, and he advertises more for yourself than you do. But like, can you give some hints on like what kind of like what these photos are going to be?
Yes, and before I go into that, I just want to thank everybody for their continued support. Speaking of fans and followers and clients, seriously, it means so much to have everybody supporting all of us during this time. So it does not go unnoticed. But yeah, so I did a photo shoot in New Orleans that I was really looking forward to. I bought a custom-made corset, and I had a really neat hotel room, and my photographer, her style is so different than any of the photographers I've worked with, which I enjoy doing that because I think every photographer has a unique style. And so I like my pictures to have a variety of looks. So I did that in New Orleans. I also did like a lingerie set there. And then I came back home, and I have a friend who I love working with out here. We always get really creative in our photo shoots. So we've done a couple. We went out to the desert and did some in the desert, which were really very artistic.
Yeah.
And we did a couple looks in the desert, and then we went to the poppies, and we've just been traveling around. Well, now, I mean, not so much now because everyone's supposed to stay inside, but we got a couple really good shoots in, and I'm excited to share them with everybody. So I'm kind of holding off until things return to normal, and then I'm going to hit it hard when I get back.
Yeah. Yeah, super hard, right?
Someone else is going to hit it hard when I get back. No, that's no, I cannot stop with the sexual jokes. I'm sorry.
hey, it's okay. I mean, I miss it because we only have so many people here with the company, and my job's entertainment. So walking around and talking to people still, and we have no one here. At least, this shows how much she cares. She didn't even know this, but she gave me a buddy to hang out with the whole time because when she was leaving, she was like, I can't really pack him. And, here you go. You can have this friend to borrow.
Yeah, I had to leave so much of my stuff at the ranch because my car was just like completely full.
Yeah.
And like I miss all my stuff. Like I want to go back to normal.
Oh, trust me, we all want to go back to normal.
Yeah.
So with that too, because you were talking about masks, like because you have to wear masks. They recommend the whole country does. Do you just have like a little surgical mask, or do you have a custom one that you have? Like I have face masks from music festivals because all my music festivals are canceled this year. I was supposed to be in EDC Las Vegas in a month, and that's not happening until October now. But I usually have festival masks, like I have galaxies and like little like psychedelic ones. Yeah, they're hard to explain, but if you look at some of the pictures I post on Twitter and Instagram and everything, you definitely know what it is because everyone's seeing as I'm cleaning, I'll have all those on because of dust. Yeah. But I gave like Jan, Jan. I gave Cheryl, I gave Sonia, I gave Kim, Serena. I gave all these all of our cashiers and managers different face masks from festivals. I was like, here you go. You can't buy anything. I got you. I got tons of music festival face masks.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have a couple custom-made masks, and one actually has a fabric that filtering fabric in it, which I didn't even know about any of that, but someone was really, really nice and made it for me. So, and then my mom is like in mask making mode. I think a lot of people can relate to that. Their moms are like sitting out their sewing machines and like making all these masks now. So, yeah, I mean, just I don't know, trying to be as safe as possible, right?
Yeah, you have to be, no matter what. I mean, I went to the grocery store Sunday because I really wanted blueberry pancakes on my Sunday because I was bored at home. I woke up in the morning and you get that feeling you want pancakes or something. I had everything but butter and blueberries. So I had to go to the grocery store just for, and I ended up leaving with like $100 worth of things because prices here are way higher than they used to be for groceries now. Things costed $5 more than everything should have been each item. But anyways, so I had to go to the grocery store. I had, my mask on. I didn't wear gloves, but, and I was like, oh, I want avocados. I walk over there. I put the little plastic bag on my hand and I'm feeling the avocados. Everything was bad at the store. The avocados were all mushy. And the person next to me just looks over and they're like they couldn't understand why I had a plastic bag on my hand to feel avocados. And I'm like, well, I don't want to touch anything that someone else touched. But, it wasn't a conversation. It was more of that look,
Yeah, there's a lot of that happens
Yeah.
to be the grocery store too. I smiled at a lady. I didn't have the mask on, and I smiled at a lady who did, and she's like, "I'm smiling back, but you can't tell because I'm wearing a mask." You know what I predict too on the mask front? I think that bedazzled masks are going to become quite a hot commodity.
Yeah.
You know, like jeweled, bedazzled, and you can still wash them in the wash machines. They can be disinfected or whatever. But yeah, that's a thing. Watch.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, Americans are kind of stylish sometimes, you know, and if we have to wear something all the time, we're definitely going to have a whole variety of things to wear now. You know,
creative juices are flowing right now, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, Misty Lane here at the Sagebrush, she pulled out her sewing machine. She's been sewing masks to donate to the hospitals and all the people, too, here. And then today I went up to BunnyRanch, and Brandy, the cashier up there, she's sewing, like, she went through, like, I don't remember how many masks. She had at least, like, 20 to 80 or 20 to 40 masks just next to her that she had brought in that she had sewed at home. And then she had her sewing machine that she was just hemming a couple of them, like fixing them. But she customed a bunch of them too. So I definitely think we're going to see this a lot more. And hers were all like stylish. I haven't seen a ton of the Misties because she just gives them out as she goes. So
I love that. I've heard so many feel-good stories like that of people helping out, helping their neighbors. And, I've been trying to help out some of my friends and family who have young children because, as most people know, I was a public school teacher, so I have a lot of resources, and I feel so bad for all these parents who are now their child's number one educator for who knows how long, and parents are not trained and they're not equipped most times to do that kind of schoolwork and to know what their kids need to know. I mean, that's why teachers go to school for so long. And so a lot of my friends and family have reached out to me for resources, and I'm trying to give out things as I can and tips and tricks and advice. And I've actually considered doing some online virtual teaching as well, just to help people out.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how that's manifest, but it's been in my mind to kind of get on that.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see us trying to pitch it and help each other. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely think so. That's really cool because I do remember you were a kindergarten teacher. Oh,
yeah.
That's kind of cool. So we'll go off of that though. You know, right now, who is your hero? Is it like a doctor, or is it, is it still a superhero? Is it family, grocery store friend, or clerk? You know, who is that person that's like saving the day in your eyes today for you?
Yeah, I think on a personal note, I don't have a lot of feelings about that. I mean, I think my parents, I'm very close with them, and I'm having a lot of time with them. And, when you face these kinds of things, you're forced to really reflect. And I think my parents are just so amazing, and I don't even deserve to have such awesome parents. But also my very best friend is a nurse at the hospital, and I think about her every day. And it's like, she should have told me, she said, this is my job, and I'm going to do what I have to do. And, those people, everyone says, are on the front lines, like the grocery store workers, the nurses, the doctors, even the people who are delivering packages or even picking up garbage. I mean, people who have to do their job still and have to be out, and that every time you go out, it's a risk, right? Right now, because there's so much unknown.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Personally, I have to say that is my answer. But I also have been thinking about people who are just struggling to get through this time. I feel so fortunate that I can be at home, and right now I'm okay. Who knows how long it's going to last and how that's going to go. But there are people who are struggling so hard right now, and I feel my heart goes out to them. And I just wish that, I could do something more to help all those people who are going through a hard time right now,
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100% there. I wish I can do more to help out the community, help out others around there. Because so many of my friends and family and everyone around me, unfortunately, they don't have jobs. Nevada's unemployment system crashed. So it literally, they were told, you'll get paid when you get paid. That was actually the news article today that I read. So, I mean, I have friends who've been waiting for unemployment because they were laid off even before the governor started shutting down our state. So, and there's a lot of companies around here that are never going to open again. It's pretty crazy. So, that's why we're doing kind of this too. We're continuing on our message to our audiences, keeping people entertained while you're sitting at home, because that's realistically what needs to be done, because people have nothing to do. I recommend, if you need something to do, catch up on all the live shows that we've done over the years. catch up on things, laugh, enjoy. Check out all of her pictures on the message board. She posts thousands of them, and on her Twitter.
On the message board. Yeah, and so many people have reached out to me too, and they've said, "Wow, just seeing like your smiling face, like just."
Yeah.
I have tried to keep posting and not all about what's going on in the world, just to get people to remember that there is a world outside of what we're going through right now, and it's all going to go back to normal. And so that's rewarding too, just to hear people like just seeing, your posts make my day brighter, and so that's nice.
Yeah, no, I see everyone's posts because I handle all the social media for the company. So I see everyone's post no matter what. And then even on my personal Twitter, I see all of it. You're always entertaining and smiling and having a good time. And you've always been like that. So, thank you for continuing to do what you do and having fun, obviously. So.
For being part of our family, right?
Yeah. I mean, we are all of family here. Every one of every one of the ranches, we're all part of it together. And we're all under the overarching Humping Bunnies. But, you have the starlets, you have the lovers, and you have the kitties as well. So, and trust me, there's not a day that goes by. I know Madame Suzette wants the company open. She's been talking about it. We have stuff prepped. So when we do open, we have it all ready, and we have stuff. I've already made images for all of that and ads and all this stuff. Because she had all of that already ready to go. Because we weren't sure how long it would last. But she's hopeful that it'll be all over soon. But she doesn't like germs and she doesn't like sicknesses. So she's going to hold off until it's all done and over with because she doesn't want any harm to any of our ladies, of our staff, or anyone out there. So, but Abby, one last thing though, besides hiking, cooking, what else are you doing to keep yourself busy? Are you getting freaky in the bedroom with some sex toys, or, do you have a sex doll back there, or are you just, playing with the dogs outside and having a good time and just playing fetch?
Well, I'm trying to get a lot done around my house that I'm never here to do. So I'm doing a lot of honeydews. But, we have to have a break every now and then to I'm going to be posting a lot more photo sets too, because I realized I used to do that a lot on the BunnyRanch message boards, and every day I wear a new outfit, I would do a whole photo set for it. So I'm going to bring that back, I think, now that I have all this time at home to myself. So get ready for that. Be on the lookout for that. Of course, we all need to still focus on our sexual health while we're quarantined and stressed out and anxious. So I recommend that everybody remind themselves how important it is to focus on your sexual health every now and then. PSA. So yeah, I've been doing that.
Hey, that's some good advice there. So that's Abby Avery at sagebrushranch.com. It'll pop up on the screen too, but Abby, how else do they get a hold of you to, get in touch, to just communicate? And they can reach out to you and still talk to you right now because you're talking to people still, but obviously we can't do any dates. We can't plan anything yet, but we can at least communicate and find those perfect matches between you and any of our ladies. So how else can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so you can find me, like you said, at AbbyAvery at SagebrushRanch.com. You can find me on the message boards as well. And on Twitter, my handle is at Abby0 as in Avery. I am still communicating with clients on a regular basis, and obviously we can't schedule appointments, but the process of booking an appointment can be very long, so there's no reason not to start it now. We don't know when it's going to be, but we could still talk about other details, like what kind of experience you want to have, and if you have any questions that I can answer for you. So I highly encourage you, if you're thinking about booking an appointment with me, to reach out to me right now, and, we can talk back and forth and start planning things. Yeah.
Well, Abby, I do miss you. I really wish you the best out there, and I wish you would be back here soon. Obviously, when it all goes away, all this crazy COVID-19 stuff. As soon as it's all healthy and everything, as soon as we get the go-ahead, I know you'll be driving on up here right away, too, with your bags, because we already know which ladies are instantly coming back as soon as the doors are unlocked and opened again. But
yes. Oh, and anybody who did have an appointment scheduled with me, I will be in touch to reschedule those appointments. So I have not forgotten about you in the least.
There you go. Well, with that being said, folks, I'm James at BunnyRanch.com. If you have questions that you want to hear some of the ladies talk about, make sure you email me, james@bunnyranch.com, and we can get that going and on the actual shows. Well, that's all the time we got. Make sure you do visit store.bunnyranch.com and check out some of the new merch, some of the Sagebrush shirts. Rock that. Show your support for the Starlets. Hit up Abby Avery at sagebrushranch.com and make sure, in the comments on this, like, comment, and subscribe, obviously, in YouTube and on also Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any major streaming service, and comment on there what you liked best about this episode and what you're looking forward to about Miss Abby Avery. All right, with that again, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
It's going down.